The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather round the pit with your hosts, Johnny Maggs and Greg the Barbecue Broker DiGiorgio. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ podcast where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by the Barbecue Broker.
What up, what up?
What's up?
How are ya?
Oh, I'm all right.
Yeah?
I'm all right.
You have a nice week?
Yeah, I can't complain.
What's up, Ben Ross? Congratulations on your new pit named The Showstopper.
There you go.
Spelled with a Boston accent. And being from Texas, I think that's pretty damn funny, don't you?
Yeah, he's getting there. It's rubbing off on him.
Well, it's a beautiful
sure.
pit, Ben. And Michael DeAndre from Double Take Fabrications here in Massachusetts. Good job on the build. The Dooley 250s. Two 250s he's got on there. It's good to see more local guys up here in the Northeast getting, gigantor pits.
You handle the show for a second.
Okay, where you going? At least leave. At least
Hi,
go
Greg.
over there.
What's up?
So, what's up, everybody? Bye, John.
We're just
So John had an important phone call, which has to be pretty important for him to walk away from.
I have a feeling it might have something to do with our guest. So
Probably has to do with our guest. It's just a wild guess. That's what I was just thinking. But so how you doing, Chrissy?
yeah, good. I mean, I was here
Jeez.
last week and you weren't, so commitment.
Yeah.
issues, whatever.
I was sick on Sunday into Monday,
Yeah.
and then I was coughing so much that I pulled my back out. So it was like Dooley, And then Tuesday I was feeling better on both ends, but I didn't want to get anyone sick. So no COVID.
No.
We ruled that out. Not even a flu, just a stomach bug and a pulled muscle in the back for a couple days. But thank God I got better because we had our pop-up last week at the Elks in Woburn.
Ooh, how did it go?
70 guests came.
Wow.
Pre-order. Yeah, not huge, not small. Good crowd. We had my buddy DJ Al was there. And it was just great vibes. We had two people that bought a whole table of 8 tickets. So we had like reserve tables and stuff.
Oh,
like
wicked.
VIP.
Yeah.
But the new bacon brisket that I did, which is basically an uncured pork belly, seasoned and cooked like a brisket, that Matt Pittman just did on his Meat Church YouTube channel recently. I said, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. Usually I do the burn ends. Mm-hmm. They're sweet and just a different flavor profile. But the leaving it in basically a slab, just cutting it in half and seasoning it with just SPG, cooking it straight through to 200, it was like everyone was like, this is a freaking amazing. Yeah, it came out really good. And I can't say that every time I try new things, but was pretty happy the way that came out.
Nice.
So that happened, and we're looking forward to the next one. How you doing, buddy? Everything good?
Let him.
Oh yeah, his thing's not on yet. So
Yeah.
Here he comes.
Oh, believe me, you could hear me without it.
Here he comes.
We're trying not to.
Trying to ignore you, but
Try not to is what you said?
Trying not to hear you. We
Why
were just having a
no?
whole
That's
conversation.
mean.
what do we have?
No,
What's
we were
up,
I
Mike?
hate
C?
Facebook, by the way.
We were trying to do a show in
Herpes.
case you hadn't
C-Mac
noticed.
says herpes. Yeah, C-Mac herpes. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, buddy.
Herpes. What the hell did I just walk into?
I mean, because I was out last week, so he said herpes. I don't know. I caught it from you. I mean, let's be real. What's up, Jeff? Mike C. Claudia's in the house.
Yeah.
Chris Rosinski, my dude.
I absolutely hate the fact that I cannot share this damn thing.
Efron, what's up, brother? So it was a fun week. Gray, what's up, dude? So it was a good week. I've been eating leftover pork belly all weekend because we actually my first pop up we ran out of food. The all you can eat.
Yeah.
So we didn't label it all you can eat this time. Don't do that. You won't make any money. But we had more than enough food for everyone to come up, seconds and thirds, and I even gave some folks some to take home. So that was fun.
So when's the next?
We don't know exactly the next pop-up date as we're starting to book events and parties and backyards and shit.
Oh,
So
nice.
those come first because you know how much you're doing and you just do it and and that's it. So welcome back to the show.
Hey, thanks.
Do we have a guest today?
No, we don't.
Okay.
What?
No, we don't.
What do you mean?
No, we don't.
What?
He's actually in the middle of picking up a hog and he's stuck.
Picking up a hog?
Yeah.
Did he slip a disc or something? Is he?
He's not a sissy like you,
Oh, that's mean.
but I love you. No, he's picking up a whole hog
mutual.
because that's what he does.
Yeah.
He cooks whole hog. Western Tennessee
Which was-
style whole hog.
What I was
Well, yeah.
looking forward to talking to today about.
So right now we are looking tentatively at, I believe, June 7th.
That's so far away to talk
But we're
about.
booked solid. What do you want?
Yeah.
So much fire to talk about.
I know, but this
So
book,
little
Pat
time.
Martin from Martin's Barbecue Joints out of Tennessee. In I want to say there was a couple others. It's 10 in total locations.
Doesn't just write books, but lives what's in the book, which is why
Oh,
he
hell
can't
yeah.
make it here. Right?
That's right.
Not that our other authors don't, but still.
Yeah, Nashville, Louisville, Birmingham, and Charleston, all throughout the South.
So he is in the middle of.
You're really picking up a whole hog.
He's whole hogging right now.
Hey, can't blame him for that.
Pat is whole hogging right now.
That's it. But yeah, guys, this book is available now. If I'm not mistaken, it was released on March 15th, just before St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you something. Being two barbecue geeks, especially when it comes to fire,
Yeah, guy.
oh my God.
I love me some fire.
The depth he goes into and breaks it into your fire into 7 different stages. Nice. And recipes to go with each stage of what you can do.
Different stages of combustion.
Yeah.
This is what we talked about. We talked
depth.
about this before, and now here's the book on it.
All
Damn
right. Well, if
straight.
you're looking for the book, we got a link in the show notes, so I'll leave them there.
Yeah.
You can click on there and check out Martin's Barbecue Joint.
What's up, Joey?
Hey, guys.
Forced Air, my dude. What's up, Auntie Sarah? My aunt Sarah is in the lobby.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I mean, I know we're already like 8 minutes in, but I was just curious who today's show would be brought to us by.
You want us
Thank
to,
you,
you want
Chrissy.
you want us to get right into that? Just get into it right
Well,
now.
how about we call that the brass tacks for this episode? Seeing
That's
as
right.
It kind of went south on us.
And let's see if we can speed it up a little bit because me and JJ banged it out in 8 minutes.
Did you hear JJ do your?
By the way,
Steve's
I
read
did.
last week?
I did. That was a fantastic episode, by the way. I've been meaning to tell you. Great episode. Brought the
Oh,
the
and
son
everybody,
did
I
phenomenal.
did post the YouTube video from. Actually, at this point, I think it was 2 4th of Julys ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hot dog.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, when he did kick my ass.
Oh
that's
yeah, when
fine.
are we doing that?
I know he kicked your ass. I was listening to it going, he totally kicked
He's
his
gonna make
ass
us
because
laugh.
I remember the story. I remember him telling me.
He's gonna make us the hot dogs, and we're gonna eat them on air.
Well, JJ did great, but you know what? I'm back. And you know what I loved to see him do? He was slapping the table. Like that's what
Oh, yeah,
that's
he
my
got
move.
fired up. He got
That's-
fired up.
Oh, that's my move, though. He was trying to be Barbecue B, I think, a little bit.
Hell no,
Slapping
he
the
wasn't.
slapping the table. He's like slapping it. And I was like, hey, only I slap the table. You just can't walk in here and just because you're blood and start slapping tables.
Yeah.
Today's episode brought to you by... Always brought to you by Uncle Steve's Shake. If you're wondering why no one's lining up to get into your backyard for your cue, but yet somehow this guy is getting all the attention, that's because he obviously uses Uncle Steve's Shake.
Naturally.
And you can too. Uncle Steve's Shake is handmade, uses only the finest ingredients, and comes in 12 amazing flavors. If you can eat it, Uncle Steve has a shake for it. And if you got any shake questions, Uncle Steve has fantastic customer service. They'll walk you through all your shake needs. It's time to take your backyard and competition game to that next level with Uncle Steve's Shake. Shake some on everything. Check it out, UncleSteveShake.com. And today's episode also brought to you by...
Two Guys Smoke Shop and TwoGuysCigars.com. Whether we're barbecuing or not, we always keep the smoke rolling thanks to our friends at TwoGuysCigars.com. Today we are smoking the Cigar Authority Anniversary Lancero. Thanks to our friends at twoguyscigars.com, we get to smoke some of the best cigars in the world, and so can you. Just visit twoguyscigars.com for your perfect barbecue companion. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com. Also brought to you by...
our brother Ryan Newland at Backline Fabrication and Backline Smokers in Austin, Texas. This guy is fabricating some of the finest custom pits, competition cart, live fire devices you've ever laid your eyes on. Look, he puts the love into it that, he's just not banging out, cookie cutter pits. This guy gets to know what you like, what makes you tick, incorporates them into your pit. That's why not one pit looks the same coming off of Ryan's floor, and the possibilities are seriously endless. Check him out at Backline Fab on Instagram. Look at what this guy is putting out. You will not be disappointed. I love my pit. I've ordered one from Ryan a year and a half ago, and I got some serious hours on that thing, and it works the same as it came out of the box, so to speak.
It never came in a box.
The box with wheels that it came on. Check him out, backlinefabrication.com. Ryan Newland. Boom. Also brought to you by
Magna Chef Gloves. Our brother Alan Fonte designed these from day one and knows a little something about fire protection and heat protection, being a Miami-Dade firefighter. Guys, these are the best barbecue gloves on the market today. Food-grade silicone, patented magnetic clips for easy on and off.
even your mitts.
Even my mitts. See, bang, we're back in business, Jack. Easy on and off, heat rated up to 500 degrees. Web fit for firm grip, one size fish all. Fish all?
Fish all, son.
Fish all?
You might fish.
Fits all.
Go fish.
Dishwasher safe, and more importantly, made right here in the USA.
America.
Guys, you're going to need... You need these. You got to get you some.
Yep.
Get you a couple pairs,
Chapin
one
got
for
it.
the backyard, one for the barbecue trailer, one for the kitchen.
Chapin got his last week. Some
Yep.
great stuff.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, the bottom line is this. You're going to put them on at first. I'm going to be quite honest with you. They're going to feel a lot different than any other gloves that you've ever put on. It's a comfort thing. You're going to be like, why are my fingers separated? But then you're going to get it. Once you use them for a couple of cooks, it's just going to make sense.
Yep. So order yours today at magnachef.com. That's MAGNECHEF.com, and use code ROYAL21 at checkout for 15% off. That is ROYAL21 for 15% off. Magna Chef Gloves, master the fire.
Hey, Ray, what's up, buddy?
And we are also brought to you by Custom Cutting Boards, RS.com. Our brother Ian Hemming making some of the best cutting boards, the toughest cutting boards, straight out of Magnolia, Texas.
We need to bring in our samples, by the way.
100% dishwasher safe.
If you can fit it.
High condensed UV protecting, comfort sliding protection, multicolors available, deep lip reservoir for all your jus.
Deep juice reservoir.
The dishwasher board is standard countertop size. The massive brisket board, 36 by 18, and the new pizza board for that perfect slice.
It's magical.
Every time.
It really is.
So check them out at customcuttingboardsrs.com. That is the letter R, us.com.
For your perfect cutting board companion.
Ray Sheehan, what's up,
Big
brother?
Brother Kano. Big Kano in the house.
Dave Grover, what's up, brother? All the way from Utah.
Yee.
William Blanchard, what's up? Lance, what's happening? Joe, you caught everybody else. C-Mac, Mrs. Mags, Mike C.
What's up,
Efren.
Billy Blanchard? Billy's in the house. So anyway, as any live show would go, when you're expecting a guest,
These things happen.
guests can't
It
come
is
on.
what they call showbiz.
This is what we call free balling, and we're gonna be free balling now for for a little bit.
Well, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us.
Keep the smoke rolling.
Hey!
So, anywho, yeah, so we had the pop-up last week. We already talked about that when you were off, trying to capture the guests back. So that went pretty well. Did you cook anything this weekend?
Pork butt.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Cheated.
What'd you do?
Threw it in a crock pot.
Wait. From the beginning to the end?
Oh, yeah.
So you didn't cook. My question was, did you cook any barbecue this weekend? Let me rephrase that. Barbecue.
I cooked the pork butt.
That's not barbecue if you don't cook it in a
I cooked
proper
the pork
vessel.
butt.
All right, so you cooked pork.
Seasoned.
You cooked pork.
Came out beautifully.
My wife cooks it in the crock pot every once in a while. It comes out good. Just not expecting the smoke taste or any of the bark or any of that stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what happens in the crock pot. You know.
Do you have something against your smokers now? Or what?
Yes.
Why? Why are you so angry?
It was Masters Sunday.
Oh.
It was Masters Sunday. I'm not sitting there fucking with that thing. Not during Masters Sunday.
I got it. Easily you just put it right in the kettle and do a little.
Yep, wasn't even playing that game.
You.
Nope.
Straight up crock
Straight
pot.
up Masters all day long. Crock pot, boom, perfect. Because it was one of the smaller ones, so it fit. Didn't even have to cut it. You had it fit. Bang. Hit it.
What'd you season it with?
What did I season it with?
I almost don't even want to ask him because I'm so unimpressed
seasoned
right now.
it.
So unimpressed right now. Go ahead.
With
I'm underwhelmed.
Oh shit! Which one was it? King Louis.
Meat
The honey
chipotle.
honey chipotle.
Crock
Absolutely
pot,
fantastic.
Big Cano says crock pot pork butt is legit. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
If of course, cook a brisket in an oven too. But this isn't. We're talking. It's a barbecue show. This ain't a cooking show here. It's a barbecue show.
Yeah. This isn't Pit Life Crockpot.
This isn't a Pit Life fucking crock pot show.
And this coming from the one who says he takes the pork loin if it goes over and makes pulled pork out of it. You're making dry ass pulled pork over it after you unless you sauce the shit out of it.
You're making fucking lean pulled pork, and you are learning how to repurpose your screwed up meat. Is what I'm saying.
We didn't use Cosmos. You picked the seasoning.
The boss just chimed in and threw
and
you
wrong.
under the bus.
I didn't use Cosmos. We used King Meat Apostles, King Louis Meat Apostles, honey chipotle.
Sure came out fantastic.
It was fucking delicious.
Minus smoke flavor.
It was.
Imagine if you could cook it in
delicious.
there and then add that smoke flavor on top of the flavor you got in there. It'd probably be pretty good, but we didn't do that. Hey, need a good rub for jerk chicken for a bike week. Any suggestions? Do you do much jerk? You jerk?
No.
You think you would because you're such a jerk. But
You want to know what's a good one? Malcolm Reed. He's got a jerk seasoning that
does.
is phenomenal.
Heard that.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Now I'm second guessing myself.
No, he is. He does have a good jerk one. He's got a good jerk seasoning.
He's got the Grande Gringo, the
Who are we talking about?
King Craw, and I almost want to say it is a Jamaican jerk. Killer Hogs, jerk seasoning. Well, Malcolm Reed.
Can I ask you a question? Did you put liquid smoke into your crock pot?
No.
I would have had to put you.
There's only one thing I put liquid
I would
smoke
have had to put
in.
you in a figure 4 leg lock if you did that.
There's only one thing I put liquid smoke in.
What?
Want to raise sauces. That's part of the ingredient.
Yep. Just a smidge.
Yep.
Same with mine. Chris Rosinski, yes, we did talk about Ben Ross's smoker in the beginning. It's actually the first thing I shouted out on the show was Ben's smoker, the showstopper.
So how am I talking? Sound good?
Yeah.
Oh, can you feel anything?
That'd be the last thing you did.
Yeah. A little Novocaine action before the show?
Nope.
Why
Dogged
are
it.
you drooling right here?
I'm not.
Like this. Oh, it's not drool? Oh, okay.
No. Didn't get it done.
What do you mean?
They came in and told me it was going to be $300. I told them to go fuck themselves.
So now you're just going to let your tooth rot out and just get that. Ugh.
It's going to be cheaper than $300.
Just get a little bit of.
No, see, here's the deal. They screw up apparently they screw up the dental insurance all the time.
You have dental insurance?
Oh, I got top-notch dental
I don't have
insurance.
dental or eye.
I got top-notch vision, too.
I have regular health, but they don't come with the other
I got
shit.
top-notch health one, too. I got it all.
Yeah, well, you get the good Benny package.
You know, thanks to Mom signing that up when I was 18, filling out that paperwork. Jesus. But yeah, I got everything. They go, we can fix it now. Okay, let's do
Get
it.
a little joint compound and just
And then she
shove it in
goes,
there. You know?
I'm just gonna hit it with some Gorilla Glue, and I'll worry about it
There
in
you
a month.
go. Some Gorilla Glue. It's a little joint compound.
Worried about it in a month.
Gorilla Glue
Yeah, they
and
came
joint
back. It's gonna
compound.
be $300. I'm like, okay, see you later.
Just pull the damn tooth already.
That's gonna cost me like $25
To pull it?
Claudia had brought Holly, and she needed some baby teeth pulled in order to make room for the permanents. She goes, all the teeth came to like under $100, and that was basically for the gas to give the kid because the gas isn't included, isn't covered by the insurance company. Mm-hmm. So once they get that straight, I'll get this straight. Until then, I'm going to deal with the funky taste.
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy Dutch, look who it is. You're late.
Why is Dutch busting my balls? Dutch, I was sick and I pulled my back out in a 2-day span last week. What is your issue, boy? Jesus. Because he saw me going live. I did
with a bad back and you're going like this.
My back was way better on Tuesday.
Ow, my back.
That's not true. I was better. I told you I was better on Tuesday. I just don't want to come in and get everyone sick. I don't know why you said my back was out on Tuesday. I was more sick on Tuesday than my back. On Monday when I talked to Chrissy, holy shit.
I wasn't telling anybody what the hell you were out for other than your back.
You did. You said he's out laid up on his back. And
It
I was
was
like,
like
oh, that's not really
It was like-
exactly true, at least that day. But on Sunday and Monday, that was...
You want me to tell them what you really had going on other than the back?
No idea what you're talking about.
Exactly. So stick with you had the bad back.
I was sick, and I had my back out. Why are you slapping my ass?
He likes it
Weirdo.
because you like it.
Exactly. My
All right,
point.
guys.
Sick.
So I have a question.
What?
Obviously the weather's finally, I don't want to touch wood, I don't want to jinx it. It feels like it's starting to actually turn and get better. So even though hardcore grillers grill all year round, it is grill season or coming into. So what have we got to look forward to this season? Are there any special cooks happening?
I'm not cooking at all this year.
No? You're just giving it up?
It's going to stop. Boring.
Yeah. Yeah, what do we got to look forward to? 2022 year of barbecuing.
Like, what do you mean? Like something new that we haven't done?
Yeah, what are you doing? You got plans?
Well, you got the regular Triple Crown of barbecue. Labor Day,
we have
Memorial
plans?
Day, 4th
Do
of
we
July,
have-
and Labor Day.
Yeah, I mean,
Do
you guys,
we
like,
have
what's going
plans?
on? Like, what do you
Like,
got?
what are
You got
we doing?
any crazy ideas?
I
You got
mean,
new stuff you're gonna
well,
try?
I did actually.
You don't want to give away your secrets.
I did just become KCBS certified judge over the weekend.
Oh, they give those out to
Congrats.
anybody, huh?
I don't see you with one.
He got it at the bottom of what do you call it here? Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack box.
Yeah.
I got a legit pin. Just gonna say it. I
the
took the
bottom.
class on Sunday, and just wanted to get an idea of what these guys are trained to look for, really. And it wasn't like they were like they're looking for blues hog taste there. I was hoping to get some type of flavor profile in there, but really, what it came down to was balanced, and that could mean something different. I know it sounds weird. Balance is balance, but that could vary per region. Mm-hmm. What's balanced here might seem off somewhere else, whatever their palate is for. So yeah, we got to try 2 different types of chicken, 2 different types of ribs, pork butt and brisket, and we had to grade them and that. And
That's cool.
one of them we all had to DQ because it had like pooling sauce, which you can't have pooling sauce in there because it could be used as marking or whatever. So there was like a few different things they tried to stump us with. Did you know? Here's something I didn't know, kind of interesting. So say brisket, right? So they can't judge you on what's not in the box. Now we know that everyone puts slices of flat in there, right? Mm-hmm. For brisket. You don't have to have burn ends in there. Mm-hmm. But if you do have burn ends in there, they'll judge you on it.
Yeah.
But they won't deduct points. Oh, the last guy had burn ends and this one doesn't, because you can't compare.
Yeah.
You have to judge each box as if it's the first box you've seen. And you can only judge what's in the box. So if I give 6 slices of half brisket, just cut in half of slices, like half the length as usual, they have to judge it as what's in the box. And if it's the best damn half brisket slices they've ever had, then they got to judge it on that. Now, how do you give a 9 on that when you're in your head you have what it should look like is a tough way to be subjective. But you can just turn in burn ends if you wanted to. 6 burn ends lined up nice and pretty, and you can turn just that in, and they have to judge you on that. And it could be a 9 on visual, it could be a 9 on taste, it could be a 9 on tenderness, just on burn ends. You don't even have to put the flat in there. So there's no rule that you have to use the flat. If you wanted to have, whatever fat on the bottom, flip it upside down, get your smoke ring on top, which they can't judge you on. Smoke ring can be fabricated, as Daddy Dutch knows. There's things you can put on. I won't say here because I don't want to ruin everyone's process out there. But there's things you can put on your brisket to simulate.
Yeah, that what is it?
Ring.
Quick tenderizer.
Tender quick or some other type of curing salt or something like that. MSG, got some guys use, but so you can fabricate that. But there's no wrong way to do it as long as you present it correct. It looks nice, tastes right, and feels right. And you could put slices of all point in there if you really wanted to. I'm not sure I would do that, but I'm just saying it can be done.
Yeah. It's the old, this is what everyone started turning in. It's just like, how did bite through chicken skin become a thing?
Which you don't even have to have skin in the chicken.
Doesn't have to have it.
Or it doesn't have to be
It's
fat.
just one of these things. And we went through all this stuff when we had Dr. Barbecue Ray Lampe on.
Yep.
Barbecue Hall of Famer, and he's like, well, why'd everyone start doing the money muscle? He goes, because I invented it.
Right. You can have just money muscle.
He goes, that's my fault.
You can have 2 rows of money muscle in there. You don't have to have any strands or the tubes. You don't have to have any pieces by the collar or this or that. You could just have money muscle.
Yeah. But if you're going to put multi things in there, you better make sure you're hitting on all of them.
On all of them. That's the
Because if you back to the brisket, you put your slices in there and you put your burnt ends. Slices can be fantastic, but then burnt ends are like fucking marbles. You're losing, sonny.
I am more confident on having tender burn ends, moist tender burn ends, than having a moist tender flat. And then I think that most everyone out there feels that you can have better burn ends than a flat. I mean, there's more fat in there. There's more flavor, moisture, just from the get-go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun course, and we got to eat a little bit. And
where was this?
Lincoln, Rhode Island. They had a NEBS judging class on Saturday, and on Sunday they had the KCBS judging class and table captain class right after that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be judging a ton of contests, but I think I might want to do a couple if I can make it work on my schedule. But it was good to get the base knowledge. Thanks, Chris. Yep. Chris agrees with the burn end thing. But it was good to get some base knowledge just to kind of know what these guys are looking for and how not to get DQ'd, which is kind of a big one. How you poke through and like check your meat with you poke through the foil or something. Mm-hmm. You may get a little dot of foil can get stuck on the meat, right?
It's a foreign object.
Foreign object, but if it's on, if he goes like this and he's showing it to all 6 judges and you can't see that because it's on slice number 6, well then everyone you showed it to, right? No one's DQing it, but then you start taking the pieces and you get to the 6th judge and it's on the 6th piece. The 6th judge is the only one that can DQ you. At that point, he gets to change his score with the table captain. Before he does, he's going to flag the table captain down and say, there's a piece of foreign object on here. Just Judge 6 can then DQ you. So his score of presentation would change with a slash, and then he'd put a 1. But he's the only one that can DQ you. But if that slice was in the front and that foil was on the front, and when they came down the line, then everyone could DQ you.
You're dead in the water.
Just in that category of appearance, though.
Yeah.
Because once that's done, if you can remove that object and eat it or safely eat around it, they ask you to do that, and you still get judged on taste and tenderness. But shit, man, if you're scoring a 1 in the appearance, you're screwed already right off the bat. Yeah. And taste is weighed the most heavy, tenderness, and then appearance last. So yeah, I got some knowledge out of it. Just a little.
So to answer your question, Chrissy, I am contemplating whether I'm having my Memorial Day party
Okay.
like I did last year. And I'm also contemplating a Labor Day party. But everything's still up in the air. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see. We had a couple slight little hiccups last year of, guest wise. So the guest list is going to be changing. But yeah, that was an awful lot of work. But it was good time.
Yeah.
Good time. So yeah, that plan on that.
All right.
Let's see what else we got.
What about Easter? I know the few
got
guys
Easter.
are asking. Are you guys doing anything for Easter? Are you barbecuing a lamb or smoking a lamb?
We had bought, a lot of the guys in the area know that Hannaford's had that deal. It was like 98 cents a pound on the shank portion, the ham shank. So we had picked up one of those. So I might throw that. I'm not a big, Easter for food-wise, you know what I mean? I'm very content throwing burgers and dogs and sausage
Yeah.
on there, because you're officially, like you were saying, the weather is in our area.
Yeah.
It's decent, so
getting better.
get out there, do that. But yeah, other than that, who knows?
Lamb's iffy in this country, in my opinion. I come from a country.
Yeah, you could do a lot of lamb down in Australia.
Yeah, like we have the spring lamb that I think I've said this before on the show that I never really understood. I'd hear complaints that lamb is so gamey from a lot of Americans, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
I never have that.
I've
that
had
issue too
lamb
much.
here
Yeah.
from here, not Australian lamb, but I've had the lamb that is here, and it is a little more gamey. I now understand what gamey means, but I know we've got like up here you go McKinnon's,
Yeah.
and you can get the Australian. Like spring lamb and stuff.
Yeah, they got like
it's sweeter. It's
like
just sweeter.
bone-in leg of lamb at McKinnon's and stuff is good.
I would love to see one of those. I've never had smoked lamb. I think that would
Really?
be really interesting.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it.
Just saying.
Over fire.
Just saying,
smoked.
fellas.
Uncle Steve, shake on deviled eggs.
Ooh.
There you go. You know what I had?
Stacking cups, Robert.
You know what I
Stacking
had
cups,
the other
brother.
day?
Mad Max.
So I'm watching the Masters, and I got a bag of potato chips, whatever. I have a good old time, me and JJ and Mac. He was just trying to get the chips. Never did it before. So I got, of course, in my cup holder on my couch, I got a bottle of Lucky Shake, Gator Shake, as should everybody,
Yes.
right there in your cup holder.
I got to re-up.
I start sprinkling it on the chips. Oh, I was so fat. It was delicious. I never did it on potato chips before.
What type of potato chips was it again?
It was the rigid ones.
Like what? Like Lay's rigid or
Well, if you
Ruffles
want to
or-
get the Lays, the Ruffles.
trying to get the visual.
This was Hannaford's brand.
Because I could say like a Lay's like thin regular potato. I could see like nice. Like I could see.
Like
Or the ridges might catch the.
The ridges, it held it nice.
Held it in there,
Oh, man. So good. Now, don't understand why I didn't think of it before.
We can't eat popcorn in my house anymore without smoke bomb and Gator Shake.
I was
have
gonna
to
say, yeah, I
combo
put
on
on the
there.
popcorn. You get creative with it. Take any of the shakes and mix it with, depending on what you like a sour cream or mayo or Greek yogurt, and you make a dip out of it. I've done that. Like, you just get really creative with all that stuff. It's really nice in sour cream.
Dessert shake on the Sundays we made last night.
Oh, you want to talk about my shitbag pastrami?
Went out and got a friggin' tub of like friggin' Richardson's ice cream, and then came home and put dessert shake on the Sundays.
Yeah.
So good.
Hi, Miss Jean.
I put dessert shake in butternut squash the other day. Like butter and
nice.
dessert shake in butternut
Yeah,
squash.
the
I like mix
cinnamon
that.
and the
yeah,
That's
and it
nice.
was
Sweetness
oh,
in there.
So good.
That sounds
It was
delicious.
Really good.
That's
It was really
nice.
good. Yeah.
Welcome diabetes. Come on in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey, you got to go with something. Might as well enjoy it on the way
shit,
out.
but it's friggin' magical, that stuff, I'll tell
yeah.
you. So yeah, what do you want to talk about pastrami?
That shitbag pastrami I cooked?
Why was it shitbag?
Oh, it was fucking terrible. It was terrible.
Why?
I can't say it was terrible.
Because you put salted rub on the pastrami.
So what?
because it's over salt.
The further I got into closer to the point, the better it got.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the edge started going in. It was little down in the bottle of iron shaker of salt.
Well, did you say that you soaked it or you didn't soak it?
I soaked it for maybe 5 hours, maybe 6. You know,
It's
I didn't do
store-bought
that
though,
whole
right?
12. It was the first. It was the first time I ever seen a full packer corned beef brisket.
Which it's unheard of to find one.
You know,
in that, yeah.
You know, looking on the package, it didn't even have a grade, so leave that up to your imagination.
Yep.
You know, but
to find a whole packer already, like corned, like a corned beef like that is tough because usually it's either
usually just a flat,
or you get it says thick and you know it's the point section. But you found a whole packer, which is that's a tough find.
Oh man,
so a little bit more soaking and no salt in the rub.
Don't get me. I over exaggerated a shitbag.
A shitbag?
Pastrami.
Oh,
because it was definitely edible.
it's good eats out of that, I'm sure.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mix up some Thousand Island dressing.
Yeah.
And oh baby,
Pastrami Rubens.
Pastrami Rubens.
One of my favorite sandwiches right there.
Fired that up. That's right, Packer. Fried ice cream with graham crackers and dessert shake. Oh, Miss Jean, I love when you talk that way.
Jean. You ever make a brisket, Reuben? Just the brisket without doing the pastrami thing? I made one of those the other day. Some leftovers.
Mrs. Mag wants me to make brisket nachos. We were watching, what were we watching last night? Duck Commander on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And Justin Martin was making brisket nachos, and they looked friggin' tremendous.
Lucky Shake is my go-to on everything. It says Big Rome. No, it's good stuff. I like Lucky Shake can go on anything. Mm-hmm. It's got a little of everything in it. I feel. Working.
Well, that's what I put on the pastrami. That and smoke bomb, and I had started off with Big Salinas Holy Garlic.
Oh, yum.
Big Salinas.
Oh, speaking of Big Salinas,
is
Randy in here?
I didn't see the
haven't
boys
seen
in here. No.
Junior joined the kettle club.
Oh, you got a kettle?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What do you get?
He got the what's the top line? 22.
Performer?
No, not the Performer.
Master Touch?
Master Touch. Yep.
Master Dutch?
Yep. Master Touch.
Yep.
He was out there doing burgers, dogs.
So he didn't have one before this?
He was always in an apartment.
Oh.
So he finally got the house. So now that first one was the kettle. So he's officially joined the club.
Yep.
And he was ready to go. And he was talking about that on their podcast this week. Oh,
it's such a great vessel.
He's psyched.
Once you dial that in. Oh, by the way, I cleaned my good scraping, and I got my thing loose on the bottom. You know, the little star thing. I got it loose. It was really.
Did it bend up at all, or
it did? No, I got it. I got
still
it.
Good.
I bent it, that little handle back. It was a little bit bent. I got it back, but once you dial those things in, you get that vortex with it, and the vortex is great for high heat, getting the your skin crispy on your chicken, and you cook it in a circle. But if you flip that vortex upside down and do the upside down, so the big part of the vortex is on top, it acts as a good deflector of heat. So then you can get your coals, go around that thing, put a little foil on the bottom to catch your drippings, and you put the meat, like a pork butt, or a nice chuck roast, right in the center of that, and you snake around, leaving a gap of about this much so the coals don't touch. And that vortex acts as a great deflector. Have you ever used it upside down in the middle like that?
No. I always just put a small water pan in the middle.
Water pan works good.
And then snake around.
Yep. Water pan kind of does the same thing. The heat will hit it, but the vortex, it's like a volcano shape when it's right side up. When you flip it, it pushes it like the heat like this. So I feel like your edges, if you might get a little charred around those edges, it deflects that heat a little bit. So I really like doing chuck roast like that.
Brandon, what the hell are you talking about? What's a good brand of or best buy of what?
Of what? Kettles?
I don't know. This is why I'm asking. Brandon used to work at the post office with me.
Master John. Advice, Master
right.
John. Won't be smoking all the time. What's a good brand? All right, so you're not going to be smoking all the time.
If you're talking a grill or a cooking vessel, you got to go Weber kettle.
Weber kettle. Get a Master Touch, couple
because you
$100.
can smoke on that, you can grill on that, you can set up the coals, different 2 zones.
So many things you could
cooking.
do. You could do pizzas in it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
you could get rotisserie attachments for it. You can get Santa Maria attachments for it. It just makes sense that if you're going to get your first vessel and you enjoy food the right way, and you want to skip over the propane, you want to skip over the electric bullshit.
There he is. Were your ears ringing, Junior?
If money's not an issue, maybe you want a pellet, but if you want to keep it low, keep the dollars down. You can't beat a Weber kettle for the money. Bottom line,
You know,
We don't get
because
paid
like
to say
that Master Touch, I want to say Home Depot has them
Yeah,
$230 maybe.
and that's the good
It's definitely
one
under $250.
because you want the pan. You don't want just the fucking. You don't that little cylinder of metal catching you. You want the actual pan that you can detach and dump.
But that one,
The
that
ash
Master
pan.
Touch has the added rack, the removable rack. What do you want? Warming rack, cooling rack.
Look.
You know, so you can add to it. It comes with all the bells and whistles. The baskets, the rack.
Chuck
You got the
baskets, yeah.
the removable middle.
The lid holder.
Yeah.
You don't have that in the lower models. Hey, look, save yourself even more money and go on Facebook Marketplace. And grab yourself a freaking Weber Kettle Performer, 22-inch for $150. That's what I did. I found one blue one, kind of had a beat-up table. It was missing the clock, the timer, which you don't use anyway. And then 2 weeks later, I found another one online. Guess what? For $150. Brand new table. The thing was used 3 times. What did I do? I bought that one. I took it home. I switched my kettle out for that table, put my kettle on that table, had all the brand new pots with my blue kettle, and then I sold the other one. Same price, $150.
Junior, I will ban you. Don't make me ban you right now. We've been through this the other day, calling us out on your podcast
I will rip
saying
this
we
shirt
are
off.
Yankees fans.
I'll rip this shirt off right now and go shirtless if you say that again.
You are right, by the way.
Oh, he'll
Johnny.
say it again. but then he's gonna. But he's in a tough position.
My shirt here. We are
Because
not. Why would
it's
we
there.
be Yankees?
It's his.
I know.
It's
That's
Randy
what I
said.
said.
He won't.
Exactly.
He won't do it.
Why would we be Yankees fans being from Boston?
Because we're Yankees. You know, he's breaking
Because we're just
balls.
Yankees in general.
He's
Because we're
breaking balls.
Northerners. There's a big difference between Boston and New York,
Let me tell you something.
sir.
Me and Junior have so much fun going back and forth and breaking balls.
I know you do.
And Randy was edging me on, go get him, go get him. But no, Junior, we were just talking about your the new addition to the family. Your
Weber Kettle kid. Yeah, kid.
So it was funny. We literally just finished it talking about it. You popped up in the chat.
So go on Facebook Marketplace and get yourself a Kettle Performer because you're going to need the table. Or you're going to have to pop up a folding table next to it. True story.
Johnny, you were right, though. You said it's $229 from Home Depot. It says, yeah.
See, I know my prices.
Or $289. You can get one that has like the stand and the little.
It's a
table
little
on the
stand,
side,
but if you're going to
so.
spend $300, spend another $100, $125, and get yourself the actual Performer.
Yeah, they have the one with the little, little
it's,
side
it's
table.
useless. You're gonna want the whole thing because here's what really you want: the table to put all your Barbecue Brothers stickers on. Yes, agree with me because that's you got to represent. You got to have a place to put stickers. So
I have them on my cabinet.
Yeah, but I want to take my friends with me when I barbecue, so I put them on my Weber Kettle table.
That's
And I
right, but
take
I
them with
have
me.
mine there because they're right in my.
Well, John,
My
screw
workbench,
you.
my
You can have 'em in both-
workstation.
You can have them in both areas, okay? There's no reason why you can't have stickers in 2 spots.
But they just look good right on my cabinet, boys.
You always have leftover stickers, residuals you can put on there anyway. Like I said, I think the waste of money to get this little flip upside thing, you can spend an extra $100 and get yourself.
The Performer.
Yeah, or you just spend less money, like I said, and go on Facebook Marketplace and get you one.
Yeah, and even if one's in rough shape,
get yourself
you can go on Amazon and get the replacement parts. And
Easy.
let me think. $16 for the
bottom charcoal.
The bottom one.
And then you get a gourmet
gourmet one
with the center thing that comes off like $50.
$35.
$35, $40, okay.
So right there, you're at call it $50. And then if you really want to go all out and get the charcoal grate, you don't really need. But if everything else is going to be shiny,
what
you might as
charcoal
well
grate? You mean the bottom one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was talking about the first time.
You can get that.
That's the first one. You get that at Home Depot.
You get that at Home Depot for $17.
So you get a new one of those, and then you get the
you can get the top grate, the charcoal grate, and the new vents for less than $60.
And then you can do the Bro and Sear when you
do Kent's Bro and Sear.
You do Kent's Bro and Sear mod. Kent's mod.
I think that was about $16 all said and done.
The Bro and Sear mod. Right, Ken?
Kent will confirm in a moment. You know, that video only has like 42,000 views.
Yes, the Yankees do suck, Junior. 100% agree with you, brother.
You don't hear us shitting on the Cowboys, but no.
Big Rome. We have a black, copper, and a 14-inch Santa Maria attachment from Gabby's Grill. Badass. Mm-hmm. Gabby's, I think, was selling the 14 with the Santa Maria attachment. I think I seen that happen. And I was like, this freaking looks awesome. I kind of want to get a Santa Maria for over my fire pit. You know what I mean? Out back, like the actual fire pit.
Dude, right over go to the grocery store and steal a cart.
Steal a cart, you say?
Yeah.
Like a grocery cart?
Yeah.
And then?
Put it sideways over your fire pit. You got double levels. You got the higher level and you got the bottom one right at the fire.
Can I spin the wheels while it's cooking if I get bored?
I've done it at Bike Week. We needed a grill. So my quick thinking, let's go to the grocery store. Why? Because we need a grill and we need groceries. So we got the groceries. We're wheeling it out. They're like, where you getting the grill? I go, we got the grill. Just shut up and lift the other end of this, put it in the back of the truck. Let's go.
Wow.
Next thing you're going to tell me to put charcoal in my hot tub with a friggin' refrigerator grate over it. Not cooking.
Hey, if it works, man.
Hey, fellas.
Go Rangers.
That's it.
Hey.
What happened?
How about that? It's time to go.
That's it?
That's it.
Time to go.
I feel like I could keep talking about absolutely nothing if you let me.
I know, we know you.
And we're not letting you.
Well, thanks for listening to us chat about absolutely shit today. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, when you go live.
Next time on Pit Life Crockpot,
Yeah.
what are we talking about?
Pit Life Crockpot, bro.
She can get away with it.
Yeah.
What do you mean she can get away with it?
Look
She
how
can
cute
get away
I am.
with it.
Come
Exactly.
Oh, I can get away with it.
Dye that
keep
beard
doing it.
pink and maybe you'll get a little extra attention out of me.
Anyway.
So next week we got what? What's going on?
What is going
it
on
Clay?
next week? Next week is...
We got Snows of Truth.
Truth. Mr. Leonard Bartolo the Fourth, I believe. From Truth Barbecue. Locations in Brenham and in Houston Heights. Had a chance to meet this guy on my Texas trip when I went out to see Uncle Steve, and he's excited. This guy's doing some fantastic stuff. I think he's ranked number 3 or recently, definitely in the top 10.
I just saw another top 25 come out today, actually.
So, yeah.
Someone had posted it.
Unbelievable barbecue, and great dude. Took time and sat with, chatted with us, Big Rome, and all of us, Schmitty and Daddy Dutch, and showing us his whole hog. Cook and
thank you.
in the smoker out back and all set up. Yeah, I almost caught myself, but yeah, looking forward to that. And then the week after that, Snow's Barbecue in the house.
Clay.
Yep. Clay, not Tootsie. Clay from Snow's Barbecue will be in the house.
We'll get Tootsie at some point.
But
we'll figure that out.
But yeah, it's going to be a good couple weeks coming.
That's it. Well, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you for joining us. Catch the audio wherever podcasts are found. Catch the video on Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Mm-hmm. You have all our episodes right there at your fingertips. On social media, find us at all the links listed down below. Questions and comments, please send them to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. And like always, subscribe, like, rate, and review. Mm-hmm. Hit that share button.
Do it.
And until next week, keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.